Gemini singles, what's up? Welcome back. This is just for you. We're going to get some cards out here to see what messages are coming out for you, Gemini singles out there, okay? God, angel, spirit guides for Gemini in love. Singles, please. What messages do you have at this time? What's up? Welcome back. If you're new, my name is Sean. If anyone is DMing you, private messaging you, pretending to be me or any other reader, friend it is not, please report and block. I want you to be safe, okay, Gemini? The first card that's out here is Twin Flame Union. It says heart, body, mind, and soul. Okay, I feel like this is what you're trying to manifest. This is what you want. You want something that you can feel that's actually good for you, that feels right to you, all right? You also have honest communication out here. Now, you could be dealing with someone in your past, or you're interested in someone who is a Taurus, because honest communication popped out for them as well, but it popped out for them right side up. And then for you, it's upside down. So we're going to see what's going on here, if there's any messages that need to come out about this. But I just want to let you know that in case there is some connection to Taurus in your chart, or you know someone, there may be messages in that reading for you. Honest communication, expect a heart-to-heart conversation, but this is upside down. And then there's forgiveness out here, okay? And so that kind of makes sense. Maybe Gemini, you might be a little bit blocked off to having a conversation, forgiving someone, or switch around the energy for whoever is in your energy. I don't know if you're with this person, because this is a singles reading, but it could be that there's something working through you right now where you're trying to decide if you have capacity to forgive so that you can move on and move forward in love. It says, allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past, okay? Now, what just came through intuitively is that for some of you, Gemini, you are having honest, hard communications with yourself about what needs to be forgiven so that you can actually feel healing, an open heart, and openness to love again, all right? So let's see what else pops out here. Let's see what else pops out here. God, angel, spirit guides for my Gemini singles, please. What's happening in love right now? What are they working through when it comes to matters of love? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Let's see. All right, I don't know what that is yet. Temperance flipped over in my deck. And then I don't know what that one is either. Okay, yep, you're waiting on an apology from someone. And for some of you, you're not even thinking about the ex anymore, someone from the past, but because of what's happened in the past, you're just really taking time to it doesn't feel like you're communicating with anyone new. It doesn't feel like you're trying to participate in love right now, okay? You're still working through some things that hurt. You're still trying to regain balance and calm your own spirit about something that has taken place. Queen of Swords. This feels like you, because of it being a sword, that is really more of like a Libra energy for me. So it could be someone else that is an air sign that's in your recent history that you're working through the hurt or the pain with. But it feels like there's a suspicious energy. You're wanting truth, you're wanting communication, you're seeking honest communication, likely from something that has happened in the past, okay? And it's hard. Now, I'm going to get some outcome energy out here for you to know what's going on, but it feels like right now that the only way that healing waters can wash over you, stepping into this temperance energy, is if you choose to forgive for you. Now, forgiveness is not for everyone. Everyone is not deserving of forgiveness. I want to be very careful when I say that, because there's a lot of rhetoric about how you have to forgive in order to heal. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I'm still working on me. I know, Gemini, I am. But I feel like there's something, maybe if it's not forgiveness, it's about acceptance, so that whatever needs to happen so that you can let go and have love and joy again. That's what's coming through very strong. Okay, arguments, fighting, someone in your energy from the past who was a twin flame. And for some of you, you're not even talking to this person anymore, but it's your own inner conflict. It kind of feels like if this person was critical of you, or if they, lied to you, if they played mind games, it kind of feels like that's something that you're still working through internally, kind of like the residual energy of being in that kind of chaotic connection. But it's got you in a place in your life where you're just You're guarded. You're not trusting people right now. You don't really believe that people are honest. It doesn't feel like you are believing that love can happen. It feels like that's just where you are because you are doing your journey right now. You are in that place of just making sense of things. That's what's coming up in your energy right now, Gemini. We're going to go a little bit deeper and see where this is going. What's on the horizon for you? The outcome of this, guiding angel spirit guides for Gemini at this time. Thank you. What is the outcome of this? What's on the horizon for Gemini at this time? Thank you, guiding angel spirit guides. Let's see. Okay. The first one out. Four of Wands. It kind of feels like some type of reconciliation for some of you. 10 of Wands. Queen of Wands. 10 of Cups. Okay, now some of you don't want to hear this because you're upset. And this is intended to be a singles reading. But for some of you, if there's someone in your energy from the past, it feels like it's going to take some hard work. But you all are going to have to confront and talk about, and it's going to be hard, anything that was related to a third party situation or to someone showing up not being completely honest about, you know, who they are in the world of being attractive or attracting. Okay. And then there's another vibe for someone that I'm speaking to as well, is that there's going to be some work that's put forth in terms of creating your own sense of happiness with the people who love you. Okay, now it's going to be hard to get there because you're working through something, and you might go through a phase of, you know, just needing to really focus on building your confidence back up about who you are. I mean, the Queen of Wands is a beautiful queen, and it's not about the gender, it's more about the seat, that position, highly attractive, highly social, a social butterfly. In your energy right now, Gemini, there's a lot of swords, and you are an air sign as well. So some of that is you, but the air sign energy and love, it can be detached or void of emotions, okay? Because it needs to focus, it needs the truth, and it needs to, you know, it's black or white. But it feels like you're going to be putting in some work as well for you to just get to a place where you feel good about who you are. You get back connected with your friends, your family, and enjoying yourself again. You know, the Four of Swords card, that image feels very gray, if you can picture it in your mind. This has a lot of color. And so, Gemini, it feels like you're bringing color back into your life this spring in terms of going out, putting on colors, doing your hair, grooming yourself different, maybe shopping in places that you used to didn't shop, going to visit old friends around the way that gave you that sense of excitement, going to cookouts and barbecues. And if you're here in the States, that's like a thing that we tend to do in the summer and in the spring and the summer. And so it feels like it's going to be about you allowing yourself to come back to life for you, okay? It is going to be challenging because the betrayal that has happened, that's got those swords up with you right now, it was real. You know, it was very real. And again, it could have been related to someone else in your energy and in the connection. But this also feels like this is about you, okay? This also feels like you and this person, for going back to that other storyline where this is having to do with you and someone from the past, I feel like you're going to continue to kind of, without this honest communication, without confronting this, because Gemini, now I'm getting that some of you have a suspicion that, you know, whoever you were dealing with or whoever you were connected with, that there was some type of third party, someone kind of getting in the way, someone that maybe you all are friends with, getting in the way of this union, because the High Priestess is beneath the 10 of Cups. And so it feels like it's going to become too hard to not address this. And so it feels like here, eventually, it's going to be an opportunity for you to confront this person from the past so that you can have your own healing, your own forgiveness, or just accepting that what happened really did happen, allowing your intuition to speak to you and to trust that for you so that you can, and then beneath the High Priestess is the Wheel of Fortune, so that you can move on, so that you can grow from this and get over the pits, the bits, the pieces that you feel you can get over without hurting yourself more. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so it's a lot of textured energy out here, a lot of forgiveness, and this is weighing you down. Okay, what this has been, what you knew, what you were suspicious of, is truly weighing you down. Okay, but at least you're going to be moving out of not saying anything, not using your voice, not communicating, but also being suspicious. At least you're going to start moving out of that into just at least imagine what you can have, what you want. And then for some of you, and I'm summarizing, some of you are likely going to actually confront this person from the past, so that you can have your sense of forgiveness, so that you can have your sense of, not forgiveness, it's like your sense of like acceptance and like healing, so that you can move forward. You may forgive them, you may not, but it just feels like it's more about you moving out of that energy into a lighter time where you can have what it is that you want, so that you can be attractive in the world and you can have fun and you can be around family and potentially have family in the way that you truly wanted. All right. A lot of energy, Jim, and I hope you're able to follow at least some of that. I love you, and I hope that this reading has given some revelation in some way. I love you, I love you, I love you, and I hope I get to see you next time. Take care. Bye.